Traction's the only thing keeping you connected to the road, and it's a limited resource, so if you use up all your traction, you're gonna biff it. If you pull your bike out of the garage or out of storage, been sitting for a bit, and it's really dusty and dirty, think about that layer of dust kind of being slippery on the surface of your tires. The same concept of buying a brand new pair of tires. Usually they'll kind of have some oil on them and be a little bit slippery. They advise you to kind of break in or wear in your new tires, especially on a motorcycle, by kind of scrubbing them in and warming up the belts inside of the tires. This will help you to shed that layer of oil or dust and get some better traction going. If you use your brakes pretty hard, you're gonna use up some traction. If you're leaning over going around a turn or swerving around, it's gonna use up some traction. If you use both of those things at the same time, braking while in a turn, braking while swerving, you're gonna definitely exceed all the traction you have available and wipe out. Make sure you got some available at all times, and make sure you have a little bit left over for in the event of an emergency or a mistake. Concept that a lot of newer riders and average riders miss. They think they can go rip up through the canyon, pushing their bike to the limits, and they're on the edge of their traction, and they're lean way over, ripping around a turn, and they're not leaving any traction left over for what if, right? And that's a very important thing on a motorcycle. So don't just push it to the limit, because then if you're in the middle of the turn and you need to make an adjustment, you don't have enough traction left over for that adjustment. And then if you try to make that adjustment, there goes your traction. You were already at the limit, now you're wiping out, now you're crashing. So make sure you always have some left over for the what if, for oh shit, for I need to push a little more, I need to lean a little further, I need to brake, I need to do something. You must have some traction available so that you have an option. If not, you're fucked.